Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss some important facts about the life and works of English writer Mary Wollstonecraft. Introduction. Mary Wollstonecraft was an English writer, philosopher and advocate of women's rights. She is best known for her groundbreaking work, A Vindication of the Rights of Woman, which is considered one of the foundational texts of modern feminism. Wollstonecraft's ideas on gender equality, education, and women's rights were revolutionary in her time and continue to influence feminist thought and activism today. Early life and education. Mary Wollstonecraft was born on April 27, 1759 in Spitalfields, London. She grew up in a turbulent household marked by financial difficulties and an abusive father. Her early experiences of witnessing her mother's mistreatment and her own limited access to education fueled her lifelong commitment to women's rights and equality. Wollstonecraft's education was irregular but largely self-directed. She read extensively, immersing herself in works of literature, philosophy, and political thought. Her intellectual pursuits led her to work as a governess and as a companion to a wealthy widow, experiences that further exposed her to the limitations and injustices faced by women in society. Career and major works. Thoughts on the education of daughters. Wollstonecraft's first published work was a pamphlet on the education of women, in which she advocated for a more rational and comprehensive education for girls. This pamphlet laid the foundation for her later writings on women's rights and education. A Vindication of the Rights of Men. In response to Edmund Burke's reflections on the Revolution in France, Wollstonecraft published A Vindication of the Rights of Men, in which she defended the principles of the French Revolution and critiqued Burke's conservatism. This work marked her entrance into the public sphere as a political writer. A Vindication of the Rights of Woman. Wollstonecraft's most famous work, A Vindication of the Rights of Woman, is a powerful and pioneering treatise on women's rights and gender equality. In it, she argued that women were not inherently inferior to men, but were deprived of opportunities for education and self-improvement. She called for women's access to education and equal participation in public life. Her ideas challenged prevailing notions of women's roles and sparked important discussions on gender equality. Maria, or the Wrongs of Woman. This unfinished novel explores themes of women's confinement, mental health, and social oppression. Although incomplete, it offers insights into Wollstonecraft's views on women's suffering and the need for social reform. Personal life and legacy. Mary Wollstonecraft's personal life was marked by her unconventional choices. She formed romantic attachments and relationships outside of marriage, including with American businessman Gilbert Imlay, with whom she had a daughter, Fanny. Her struggles with these relationships and the difficulties of single motherhood informed some of her writing. Tragically, Mary Wollstonecraft died on September 10, 1797, at the age of 38. Just days after giving birth to her second daughter, Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin, who would later become the renowned author Mary Shelley. Wollstonecraft's legacy is profound. Her ideas on women's rights, gender equality, and the importance of education laid the groundwork for future generations of feminists. Her work inspired later feminist writers and activists, including Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and Virginia Woolf. She remains a key figure in the history of women's rights and feminist thought, celebrated for her courage in challenging the oppressive norms of her time and advocating for a more just and equitable society for women. So this was the discussion of some important facts about the life and works of Mary Wollstonecraft. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other author. Until then, goodbye and thank you.